1954 Liberty Jefferson. Nickel tucked away in a coin jar or forgotten in a drawer. You might be holding something far more valuable than you think. This small 5-cent coin from over 6 decades ago could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars if it has the right features or errors. Stick around until the end of this video because we'll reveal its real worth according to eBay, online auctions, and collector platforms, and I'll also explain exactly how you can sell it for the best possible price. The Jefferson nickel first entered circulation in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Its obverse features Jefferson's portrait, while the reverse showcases his iconic home, Monticello. By 1954, the coin had become a standard fixture in American pockets, but it also entered an era of remarkable minting precision that would make certain coins from this year highly sought after. The 1954 Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver D and San Francisco S for proofs. While millions were produced, the key to value lies in condition, rarity, and any minting. Anomalies that may have occurred, errors, can make a coin's value skyrocket. Some 1954 nickels display double-die obverse off-center strikes, or die cracks. These minting anomalies are extremely rare and sought after by collectors. For example, a 1954 D Jefferson nickel with a strong double die obverse has sold for more than $1,000 at auction, and an off-center strike example has reached similar prices on eBay. Each error makes the coin unique and significantly more valuable than its face. Value-proof coins from 1954, especially those minted at the San Francisco Mint, were created with mirror-like surfaces for collectors. While many proofs are common, those graded PR70 or with deep cameo contrast are in high demand. Recent sales of top-grade 1954 proof nickels have reached $150 to $300 or more depending on rarity, and appeal. Condition is everything. Coins that have been well preserved, showing no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, often command higher prices. Light toning can sometimes increase value if it is visually appealing, adding character and uniqueness to the coin. Even minor imperfections can impact price, which is why professional grading by PCGS or NGC is recommended for high-value examples. If you've ever come across a 1991 Liberty Jefferson nickel lying in your old wallet, coin jar, or change box, then pay close attention because this small 5-cent coin might just turn the tables for you. What appears to be an ordinary piece of pocket change could actually be worth far more than its face value. Some 1991 Jefferson nickels have recently sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars on eBay and major auction platforms. So stick around till the end of this video as we uncover its real value, the reasons behind its rising demand, and how you can sell yours for top dollar. The Jefferson nickel has been one of America's longest-running coin series, first introduced in 1938 to honor the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. The obverse features his portrait designed by Felix Schlag, while the reverse showcases his historic home, Monticello. By 1991, the coin had already become a staple of American currency. But that year's minting came with its own fascinating details and hidden treasures that collectors are still hunting for today. The 1991 Jefferson nickel was produced at two major mints, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia coins bear no mint mark, while the Denver ones feature a D located to the right of Jefferson's bust. Both versions were struck in massive quantities, over 800 million coins combined, but what truly makes some of these coins valuable are their mint condition grades, rare strike errors, and eye-catching luster that survived decades of circulation. At first glance, the 1991 nickel seems like a common coin, but collectors know that rarity isn't just about mintage numbers. It's about condition and error types. On eBay, circulated examples usually go for a few cents, sometimes up to $1. However, uncirculated or graded coins tell a different story. According to recent auction data and listings, a 1991 Jefferson nickel in MS66 condition can sell between $50 and $150, depending on its strike and shine. But when you reach higher grades like MS67 or coins with full steps on Monticello, the price can jump dramatically. One MS67 full Step's example recently sold for over $1,000 at auction. Era coins from 1991 are where things get truly exciting. There have been reports of off-center strikes, double dies, and planche errors where the coin was struck on the wrong metal blank. These rare anomalies can multiply a coin's value several times over. For example, an off-center 1991 D. Jefferson nickel sold for $850 on an online platform, while a double die obverse error was auctioned for over $200. Now let's talk about why collectors value this particular year. The early 1990s marked a shift in the minting technology and quality control at the U.S. Mint. That period saw a mix of traditional and modern minting methods, which led to slight variations and inconsistencies between dies. Those variations created subtle errors and doubled images that are now highly sought after. 1977 Liberty Jefferson, nickel lying somewhere in your coin jar or tucked away in an old wallet. This small piece of change might just turn the tables for you. Yes, you heard that right. This 5-cent coin that most people overlook could be worth much more than you imagine. Some examples of this very coin have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars online. So stick around till the end of this video because I'll reveal the real value of the 1977 Liberty Jefferson nickel according to eBay listings, major auction results, and online platforms. And I'll also tell you how you can sell it for top dollar. The Jefferson nickel has been one of America's most iconic coins since it replaced the Buffalo nickel in 1938. The obverse features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, while the reverse shows his famous home, Monticello. The 1977 issue may seem ordinary, but collectors know better. Some versions of this coin hide rare errors, mint variations, and high-grade conditions that turn them into valuable treasures. Now, before we talk about the value, let's understand what makes the 1977 Liberty Jefferson nickel special. It was minted in 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify the mint mark by looking just to the right of Jefferson's portrait. A D means it was struck in Denver. An S means San Francisco. And if there's no mint mark, it was made in Philadelphia. The Denver and San Francisco issues often attract more interest, especially in uncirculated condition, or with rare strike characteristics. Millions of these coins were produced, but not all are created equal. The majority circulated heavily, losing their shine and details over time, while a few remained in pristine mint state. These uncirculated examples are the ones that collectors eagerly pursue today. On eBay, for example, circulated 1977 Jefferson nickels sell for a few cents to a couple of dollars, but uncirculated ones graded MS65 or higher can reach between $50 and $100, depending on their color luster and strike quality. However, that's not where the story ends. Era coins from 1977 are where things get exciting. Some nickels from that year were struck off-center, double-struck, or produced with die cracks, and these rare errors can multiply their value many times over. On auction platforms, examples of 1977 D. Jefferson nickels with clear die breaks or double strikes have sold for prices ranging from $200 to over $1,000. One particular specimen with a major off-center strike recently fetched more than $2,000 at an online auction. If you browse through eBay's sold listings, you'll find that the most valuable 1977 Jefferson nickels are those certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC. Coins with a grade of MS67 or higher are especially rare as they show flawless surfaces, strong details, and original mint luster. One such coin sold for an impressive $3,800 at Heritage Auctions. 1998 Liberty Jefferson, nickel in your drawer wallet or pocket change. Don't ignore it just yet because this small coin might be hiding a surprising fortune. What seems like a regular 5-cent piece could actually turn the tables for you if it's one of the rare or error-struck coins that collectors are willing to pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars for. So stay tuned till the end of this video because we'll uncover the real worth of the 1998 Jefferson nickel, according to eBay, online marketplaces, and live auction records. And at the end, I'll tell you exactly how you can sell yours for the best possible price. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, has been one of America's most iconic coins designed by Felix Schlag to honor the third. U.S. President Thomas Jefferson. The obverse proudly displays Jefferson's portrait, while the reverse showcases his famous home, Monticello. Over the decades, this design became a symbol of American heritage and craftsmanship. By 1998, the coin had already been circulating for 60 years, and yet that particular year holds some hidden gems in the numismatic world that make certain pieces stand out dramatically in value. The 1998 Jefferson nickel, according to data gathered from eBay and various online auction platforms, circulated 1998 nickels typically sell for their face value or slightly above. But once you cross into the territory of uncirculated or high-grade coins, the numbers begin to rise. A standard 1998p nickel in brilliant uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere between $5 and $15, while a 1998D in top grades such as MS66 or MS67 can reach up to $100. However, things get really exciting when we talk about error coins. There have been documented cases of 1998 Jefferson nickels with off-center strikes, double-die obverse errors, and die cracks that have pushed their value into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars. For example, an off-center 1998D nickel sold on eBay for around $750, while another double-die obverse example was auctioned for over $10,000. These errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors who value unique minting mishaps. Even more impressive are the coins graded with the full steps designation on Monticello, which means the steps on the reverse are completely visible and sharply defined. Coins with full steps are much rarer because they show the highest quality of strike. A 1998P or 1998D Jefferson nickel graded MS67 with full steps by PCGS or NGC can easily sell for $300 to $1,000 depending on the buyer, demand, and eye appeal. Let's not forget about the 1998S proof nickel, which was struck at the San Francisco Mint. These proof coins were made with polished dies and mirror-like surfaces, usually for collectors and mint sets. Though many proofs are common, those in perfect PR70 condition can bring impressive prices. On eBay, 1998S proof nickels graded PR70 Deep Cameo by PCGS have sold for $75 to $200. If you've ever come across a 1978 Liberty Jefferson nickel in your pocket change, you might want to take a closer look before spending it. What appears to be an ordinary 5-cent coin could actually be worth far more than you imagine. Some of these 1978 Jefferson nickels have sold for surprising amounts online, and if you've got the right one, it just might turn the tables for you. Stick around till the end of this video, because we'll reveal its actual worth according to eBay, online platforms, and major auctions, and at the end, I'll tell you how to sell yours for the highest price possible. The Jefferson nickel has been a proud part of American history since 1938, introduced to honor the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, its obverse displays Jefferson's portrait, while the reverse features his grand estate, Monticello. Over the decades, the Jefferson nickel has symbolized not just American heritage, but also the craftsmanship of U.S. coinage. By 1978, it had become an icon, still carrying the original design that collectors admired for its detail and balance. The year 1978 might not seem special at first glance, but for coin collectors, it holds certain gems. During this year, the United States Mint struck Jefferson nickels in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver D mint mark. While millions were made, the value of a coin from this year depends entirely on its condition, rarity, and errors that might have occurred during production. Let's talk about the regular 1978p and 1978D nickels. In circulated condition, these coins generally hold face value 5 cents. But if your coin has been preserved in mint state, the story changes dramatically. Uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS65 and above, can bring in between $10 to $30. Coins with exceptional luster or perfect strikes may go even higher. Now, the true value lies in error coins and high-grade full steps examples. Collectors prize coins that display sharp, full details of Monticello's steps on the reverse. A 1978, Jefferson nickel with full steps. Designation graded MS-67 by PCGS or NGC has sold for as much as $600 to $900 depending on its appearance and demand. That's a huge jump from its 5-cent face value. And here's where things get exciting: era coins. The 1978 Jefferson nickel is known to have several interesting minting errors that make them incredibly valuable. Double-die obverse, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks are among the most notable. On eBay, a 1968 nickel with a strong off-center error recently sold for over $450, while another double-die obverse piece brought in more than $700 at auction. Each error tells its own story, and collectors are always on the hunt for these rare mistakes. If you have a 1978 proof nickel from a U.S. Mint set, that could be another valuable find. The San Francisco Mint produced special proof coins with mirror-like finishes that year, marked 1980 Liberty Jefferson nickel. This small piece of metal sitting in your drawer might just turn the tables for you. You might be holding a coin that's worth far more than 5 cents. Yes, you heard that right. Some versions of the 1980 Jefferson nickel have recently sold for astonishing prices on eBay and other online platforms, shocking even seasoned collectors. Stick around till the end of the video because I'll reveal how much these coins are selling for and how you can sell yours too. The story of the 1980 Jefferson nickel takes us back to an interesting era in U.S. coin history. By this time, the nickel had already been circulating for over 4 decades, with Thomas Jefferson's portrait gracing its obverse. The design, created by Felix Schlag in 1938, remained a proud symbol of American heritage. The coin was made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, maintaining the same composition since World War II, when silver was removed from the mix after 1945. What makes the 1980 Jefferson nickel so intriguing is that it was struck in the Philadelphia and Denver mints, each producing millions of pieces. But not all coins came out perfect. Among those millions, a few rare varieties and minting errors appeared. These are the coins that collectors crave today. Some 1980 nickels show striking mint errors like off-center strikes, die clashes, and double-die obverses. A double-die error means the coin's design was imprinted twice, slightly misaligned, creating a fascinating visual doubling effect that drives collectors crazy. Coins with full steps on Monticello, the building on the reverse, are especially valuable. The term full steps refers to clear and distinct lines visible on the steps of Jefferson's home. Coins with perfect full steps detail are extremely rare from 1980, and collectors pay big money for them. Now let's talk about market value. On eBay and other online auction sites, a typical circulated 1980 Jefferson nickel may fetch only a few cents or $1, but those in uncirculated or mint state condition can easily sell for $50 to dollars in recent years. So how do you know if your coin is worth hundreds or even thousands? Start by examining it under good lighting. Look for signs of doubling, sharp step details on Monticello, or any unusual misprints. Coins without scratches, discoloration, or signs of circulation are your best bet for value. You can also have it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC to get an official certification, which significantly boosts its market price. Many collectors who stumbled upon old nickels in pocket change or coin jars have turned them into surprising profit stories. The 1980 Jefferson nickel is one of those hidden gems that can turn an ordinary collection into something special. If you happen to find one in exceptional condition, or if it displays any rare mint marks or striking errors, you could be sitting on a mini treasure. And as I said at the start, if you have this coin, 1954 Liberty Jefferson nickel tucked away in a coin jar or forgotten in a drawer, you might be holding something far more valuable than you think. This small 5-cent coin from over 6 decades ago could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars if it has the right features or errors. Stick around until the end of this video because we'll reveal its real worth according to eBay, online auctions, and collector platforms, and I'll also explain exactly how you can sell it for the best possible price. The Jefferson nickel first entered circulation in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Its obverse features Jefferson's portrait, while the reverse showcases his iconic home, Monticello. By 1954, the coin had become a standard fixture in American pockets. but it also entered an era of remarkable minting precision that would make certain coins from this. Year highly sought after, the 1954 Jefferson. Nickel was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver D and San Francisco S for proofs. While millions were produced, the key to value lies in condition, rarity, and any minting. Anomalies that may have occurred, errors, can make a coin's value skyrocket. Some 1954 nickels display double-die obverse off-center strikes, or die cracks. These minting anomalies are extremely rare and sought after by collectors. For example, a 1954 D Jefferson nickel with a strong double die. Obverse has sold for more than $1,000 at auction, and an off-center strike example has reached similar prices on eBay. Each error makes the coin unique and significantly more valuable than its face. Value-proof coins from 1954, especially those minted at the San Francisco Mint, were created with mirror-like surfaces for collectors. While many proofs are common, those graded PR70 or with deep cameo contrast are in high demand. Recent sales of top grade Monticello Jefferson proof nickels have reached $150 to $300 or more depending on rarity, and appeal condition is everything. Coins that have been well preserved, showing no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, often command higher prices. Light toning can sometimes increase value if it is visually appealing, adding character and uniqueness to the coin. Even minor imperfections can impact price, which is why professional grading by PCGS or NGC is recommended for high-value examples.